10 Stoic Principles so that nothing can affect you. Epictetus, Stoicism. We are not born unbreakable. We are born raw, flawed, and trembling in the face of chaos. But within that vulnerability lies the forge. The place where true strength is shaped. Not the kind of strength that dominates others, but the kind that masters the self. There is a silent war inside each of us. It's not fought with swords or guns, but with impulses, distractions, and noise. And the only armor that holds, unshaken through storms, is the ancient discipline of self-mastery. What follows are 10 Stoic principles. They are not tenets of blind optimism. They are blades sharpened in the dark, carried by warriors of reason, by those who understand that control over the outer world is a myth, but command of the inner world is everything. Let these words speak into the marrow of your bones. Let them call forth the steel within you. 1. Control what you can, release what you can't. There is only one way to happiness, and that is to cease worrying about things which are beyond the power of our will. Epictetus. We waste our lives flailing against what we cannot touch. The opinions of others. The shifting winds of fortune. The disease that comes without warning. The betrayal we never saw coming. But what if we cut away everything that isn't truly ours? What remains? Our judgments. Our choices. Our will. A Stoic does not rage at the rain. He adjusts his cloak. He does not curse the cold. He embraces it. He does not demand the world bend to his comfort. He bends himself to the world. Nothing touches the soul unless the soul invites it. 2. Perception is the battlefield. People are not disturbed by things, but by the views they take of them. Epictetus. Pain enters through the gate of perception. A word, a glance, a delay. But what if you guard the gate? The Stoic sees insult not as a wound, but as a test. He watches his emotions rise and does not rush to silence them, but questions them. He investigates their source. And more often than not, he finds the enemy is not the world. It is within. If you master how you see, nothing will make you bleed. 3. Embrace voluntary discomfort. Set aside a certain number of days, during which you shall be content with the scantiest and cheapest fare, with coarse and rough dress, saying to yourself the while, "Is this the condition that I feared?" Seneca. Comfort breeds softness. Softness breeds fear. The Stoic seeks hardship not for the sake of suffering, but to prove that he can endure it. He walks through hunger. He sleeps on the floor. He fasts from indulgence. Not to punish the body, but to free the mind. Fear only has power where there is ignorance. 4. Remember, you will die. You could leave life right now. Let that determine what you do and say and think. Marcus Aurelius. We run from death, but death never runs from us. It follows in silence. The Stoic does not hide from this shadow. He walks with it. Memento mori. Remember you must die. This is not a morbid fixation. It is clarity. If today were your last, would you still chase approval? Would you still fear failure? Or would you finally act? A life lived in the awareness of death is a life of urgency, precision, and truth. 5. Desire nothing. Expect nothing. Appreciate everything. Freedom is secured not by the fulfilling of men's desires, but by the removal of desire. Epictetus. Desire enslaves. It whispers that peace lies in acquisition, in the next thrill, the next compliment, the next possession. But the Stoic turns inward. He strips desire to the bone. He asks, "What if I lost it all?" And then he practices gratitude, not because he has everything, but because he needs nothing. He learns the art of fullness through emptiness. 6. Treat insults as gifts. If someone succeeds in provoking you, realize that your mind is complicit in the provocation. Epictetus. The world will try to shame you, to provoke you, to tear at your ego. But ego is not the self. Insults only wound the proud. But the Stoic is empty of pride. His armor is humility. His response to ridicule is silence, or better yet, agreement. Yes, I am flawed, he says. What of it? No one can control a man who agrees with his critics. 7. Do not speak, act. Don't explain your philosophy. Embody it. Epictetus. Many speak of greatness. Few walk it. The Stoic is not a preacher. He is a practitioner. His actions are his argument. He does not need to declare his values. They are written in how he rises, how he listens, how he serves, how he endures. In silence, the Stoic shouts louder than 1,000 voices. 8. Master the present. Never let the future disturb you. You will meet it, if you have to, with the same weapons of reason which today arm you against the present. Marcus Aurelius. The past is a ghost. The future is a mirage. But the present, it is the crucible. It is where we choose, where we act, where we live. The Stoic does not rehearse suffering. He does not borrow sorrow from tomorrow. He roots himself in now, because now is the only battlefield. Everything else is wind. 9. Your standards are sacred. First say to yourself what you would be, and then do what you have to do. Epictetus. The Stoic holds himself to a higher law, not imposed from outside, but carved within. He does not lie because truth is his nature. He does not betray because loyalty is his creed. He does not waver because he has chosen a path, and to stray is to die. He forgives not because others deserve it, but because resentment is a chain around his own neck. He lives by principle, not popularity. 10. You own your response. Always. No man is free who is not master of himself. Epictetus. This is the keystone. You can be wronged, lied to, hurt. You can be abandoned, forgotten, mocked, but you are still free. Free to choose how you respond. The Stoic does not give that power away. He does not let emotions ride him like a beast. He tames them, commands them. And even when the world burns, he remains still. Because within stillness lies dominion. This is the path. Not one of ease. Not one of applause. But one of fire, silence, and stone. You will not be thanked. You will not be celebrated. But you will be free. Free from the chains of craving. Free from the torment of fear. Free from the tyranny of things you cannot control. You will walk through storms, and not flinch. You will lose everything, and still be whole. You will not become unfeeling. You will become untouchable. Not because nothing happens to you, but because nothing masters you. This is not philosophy. This is war. And the battleground is your soul. So take up these 10 blades. Sharpen them in silence. And walk into the fire, unburned.